The village of Silverbell has not locked its doors in 40 years. Not because nothing bad ever happens in the Highlands, but because the Umbreon that lives on the ridge above it has made sure that nothing bad ever happens to Silverbell while it is on watch, which is every night, without exception, without being masked. It came to the ridge as an Eevee during a summer that no one in the village can quite remember anymore, and it evolved in the dark the way Eevee evolved into Umbreon, alone, in moonlight, in the particular quiet of a night when something knows it is ready, and it has patrolled the ridge and the forest edge and the village perimeter every night since, its yellow rings glowing in the dark like small moons of its own making, marking its position so that anything watching from the forest knows exactly what is out there and decides to look elsewhere. The village sleeps well. It has always slept well. On the night of the fire, the wind is wrong, coming from the north instead of the west, carrying the smoke away from the ridge rather than toward it. And Umbreon smells the danger later than it should, later than it would have if the wind had been right. And when it crests the eastern hill and sees the line of orange running along the dry grass below the tree line, it understands immediately that the timeline is not what it would prefer. The fire is moving fast. The wind is behind it. The nearest house is 4 minutes at a full run, which means the village has less than 4 minutes. Umbreon runs. It has run its patrol route so many times that its paws know every inch, and what its mind does while its body runs is calculate which houses first, which route wakes the most people in the least time, where the fire will reach first, and who lives closest to that edge. It reaches the nearest house and does the thing it has never done in all the years of silent watching. It barks, loud and continuous and nothing like its usual silence, throwing its voice against the door and the walls and the windows until the light comes on inside and the occupants emerge blinking. And it is already moving before the door fully opens, already at the next house, already barking, its yellow rings blazing at their brightest, lighting the path between houses in the dark like a signal that everyone who sees it understands without needing to be told. 7 houses, 12 minutes. The fire reaches the meadow's edge as the last family clears their door, and Umbreon stands at the village perimeter and watches the fire find the stone walls and the fire breaks and run out of fuel, while every person who lives in Silverbell stands together on the road in their nightclothes looking at the orange glow on the meadow and then looking for what woke them. They find Umbreon at the perimeter, very still, its yellow ring steady now, its breathing settling from the run. The village elder kneels in front of it and holds its gaze for a long moment and then says quietly what everyone is thinking. You've been doing this the whole time, haven't you? It is not a question. Umbreon looks back with the calm, dark eyes of a creature that has been keeping this watch for years, and finds, now that the secret is out, that it is not bothered at all, then turns back toward the ridge, because the night is not over, and the watch is not over, and the village is safe, and that is all that was ever required.